welcome to, is it Thursday? Thursday morning here in Denmark. So nice to see you all. And welcome to Deborah, you're new to Kundalini Yoga, so I hope you enjoy your experience. It's very different to other yoga, but yeah, my advice is just go with it and have an experience. I hope it's a nice one for you. It's a very, each class in Kundalini Yoga is very different to the next, I would say. There are 8 million, I read yesterday, 8 million different Kriyas. So that's why I never get bored of this practice. So Kriya is just a set of exercises that are for a specific outcome. Yeah, so I don't make up these classes. And actually, I want to make that clear today because you'll go, what is she doing? I don't make them up. They come from the lineage. I just teach it, yeah? And as you may know, I've spoken about before, I can't make up classes in advance. I just kind of go, okay, what do you want me to teach this week? And it comes to me. And this week I went, really? Uh-oh. They're going to think I'm more crazy than usual. Oh, well. So, yeah, just go with it this week. It's a beautiful Kriya, actually. But yeah, it's not a very physical Kriya this week. It's a lot more about going inside and connecting with yourself. Which is the purpose of Kundalini Yoga, actually. The purpose is to experience yourself, which may sound a bit strange, but when you experience yourself, then you know what I mean. When you get that feeling, you'll know what I mean. Anyway, so welcome to this class. Let's just arrive on our mats. This is easy pose in Kundalini Yoga. It usually helps to have a cushion or a blanket or something behind you, underneath your bottom, give you a bit of height. Too many layers on. But if this is not easy for you, no problem. You can just have your legs however you want to have your legs. You can have them stretched out. You can even do the whole class on a chair if you want. I put a couple of chairs there. If you want to go into a chair at any point, feel free. Most important thing is that you have a nice straight spine. So make your spine as straight as possible, the spine connecting you between heaven and earth, so nice and straight. Try not to have any weight on the buttocks, so really lifting up through the spine. And connecting through into the neck, and then feel that slight pull up from your crown. Hands can be in Gyan Mudra, so index finger, your Jupiter finger, wisdom against your ego, against the thumb. And you can have nice straight arms on your knees if that feels comfortable for you. If you don't like that position, then maybe take your hands into your lap. Either way, it doesn't matter. And then closing your eyes. So closing your eyes and beginning to bring your energy, all your focus, all your energy to that space between your eyebrows, to your third eye, Ajna Chakra. And coming into this present moment, leaving everything that's happened to you this morning in the past, leaving that behind and coming completely, fully present into this class. Feeling your physicality, your physical body, feeling that space you take up on this earth, feeling your right to be here. Taking your place. Maybe imagining a light of energy, a ball around you in which to do your practice today. This 90 minutes you've carved out for yourself is all about you and your breath. Nobody else. A lot of the practice is with our eyes closed, so it's just about you. No distractions, as if nobody else is in the room. And begin to connect with your breath, so starting to feel the rise and fall of your chest as your body breathes for you. Noticing the quality of your breath today. Does your breath feel fast or slow? Is it shallow or deep? Maybe noticing which nostril you're breathing in and out of at this moment. We'll begin to control our breath by taking a nice long deep inhale through the nose all the way down to our tummy, so as deep as you can. And whilst you inhale, I want you to imagine a white light starting at the base of your spine. As you inhale, that light travelling up through your spine and coming out through the crown of your head and continuing up, pulling you up, connecting you upwards to your higher consciousness, to God, to the divine, to whichever you want to feel that connection in an upward direction, feeling that pull, that connection as you hold the breath. So together, let's take a nice deep inhale and hold. And gently exhale, the light coming down through your crown, down through your spine, all the way down into the earth as you exhale fully, connecting you down into the earth, all the way down through every layer of the earth, all the way down to the core, connecting you down. Let's do that one more time, working with the light. Take a nice deep inhale and hold. As you hold the breath, you can feel the light becoming brighter, your connection becoming stronger. And gently exhale, the light coming down through your crown, down through your spine, down into the earth. Keeping your eyes closed, taking the palms of your hands together, rubbing them together, creating some heat, activating all those nerve endings in your hands, and bringing prayer pose to your heart center. Gentle pressure between the palms, balancing the left and right hemisphere of your brain. Shoulders are down and relaxed. Face is relaxed. We're going to tune in with the mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo. If you know the mantra, you can join in. If not, just feel the vibration of that mantra. The meaning is I bow to the wisdom inside of me. So try and feel the vibration of this mantra as you chant, as you vibrate. The Om comes from the frontal lobe. Feel that vibration in the front of your head. Namo into your heart center. Gurudev comes out of your third eye. And Namo back into your chest. So really feel that vibration, that mantra all the way through your body. We're going to vibrate it 3 times on one breath each time. So let's take a nice deep inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep inhale. And hold for a moment, feeling that mantra working its way through your body, through your mind. knowing you have all the answers you need inside of you. And exhale. Yeah, relax your hands, give them a shake if you need to. Okay. So, what a week. We started Tuesday, I believe. Other people are probably better than astrology than I am, but Tuesday, I think, or maybe Wednesday, was a full moon in Aquarius. Yeah? You might have seen the beautiful moon out there in the since Tuesday. And the week finishes on Saturday with the crescendo, if you like, of the Lion's Gate portal. Yeah, so powerful, powerful week energetically. Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, we're almost through the week, but to see what happens, because the energies, obviously, of the full moon and of the Lion's Gate portal will continue. But a full moon generally is illuminating. So, imagine the big full moon. Well, you'd have to imagine, look out at night. And that beautiful light shining its light down onto everything, illuminating any shadows that we might have. Yeah, or any things that we might be ignoring, things that we might need to see, that we maybe haven't wanted to look at. Yeah, so it can feel a little bit unsteady, a little bit shaky, but in a good way, because those things that we're ignoring, we shouldn't be ignoring. Probably, we probably, if we deal with it and look at it and see it maybe in a different light. When people say see things in a different light, yeah, the full moon, right? A different light looks very different in the light than it does in the dark. So bringing that out of the shadow and into the light, possibly with this full moon energy around. And the Lion's Gate portal, and I know you know a lot more than I do about this, but it culminates on the 8th of the 8th, which is Saturday. The energy has been around for, I believe, maybe 10 or 2 weeks, 10 days. What day?
What happens is,
please tell me.
The day out of time is the 25th of July.
Yeah.
Is the main day out of time. It's the end of a 13-year cycle, which is a cycle of consciousness that we take as like a cosmic spiral.
But it happens every year on the 8th of the 8th.
It happens every year on the 8th of the 8th, but this year it's a new 13 years.
Oh, a new 13
so this
years.
is why this year is particularly.
Oh, particularly.
Yeah,
okay.
So this energy sort of carries on for 13 years, and what you put into place intentionally is, will cyclically go on for the next 13 years.
Absolutely.
You just go on to a higher consciousness of whatever you're intending as you go through the years, like everything, you revisit everything. So until the new moon, which is like the 13th of
September. August, sorry, I'm ahead of myself. So the energy is always around, but the 8th of the 8th, the 8 p.m. on the 8th of the 8th is kind of the strongest power.
Because it's the alignment with Sirius, the dog star. There's a saying, the dog days. That's where that came from. Oh. It's the days of the Sirius star, because they're so high peaking energy that it was notable even in nature.
Yeah.
What that means. So it's the peak of the alignment of Sirius, Alcyone, which is the star of the Pleiades, which is our central galactic sun, and our personal sun, and then so it's an alignment that they built the pyramids to capture the pyramids because it's so powerful.
So powerful. So they knew right back then.
Being and tuning straight in, like imagining that going up through our sun to Alcyone, which is in the Pleiades, to the dog star Sirius. You just just put yourself in that. And what's happening is there's a lot of light codes. If you can look at the sun during this time, at a time when you can look at the sun and just into your pineal gland, let the sun just shine through. We're actually made to hold codes. We're born covered in silica because silica holds light codes. But so we have silica in every cell of our body, and it's actually to vibrate the light codes within our DNA.
So also my understanding is the 8 is numerology kind of connecting with astrology, because 8 is the DNA coding as well. So around this time, some people call Sirius the spiritual sun. So again, light, it's all about light. The big moon, the light from Sirius star, it's all about light, shining light on the shadows, which kind of follows on from last week. We did the truth, right? Satnam, we did the throat chakra. It's all about uncovering truths, your own truth, or globally, the truth, what's going on. So really interesting to see what happens in this week and next week, I think. But becoming conscious of that, and maybe on Saturday or around that time, doing some intentions, because the energy's there, but we need to harness it. It's great if you can take some time to harness that energy and just set maybe some intentions or connect in, do meditation, whatever works for you, to really get the most out of this energetic time. So my understanding is it's a gateway to higher realms when Sirius rises. Yeah, you often get downloads from other higher realms and other galactic beings. It can be. And the idea is to illuminate the truth, as I said. Yeah. So with the full moon and the Lion's Gate, it's illuminating truth. It's all about light. And today we're going to do a Kriya which is to ignite your intuition. So also about the third eye, because the third eye, the element is light. So when we have our third eye open, it's about shining light on our life and seeing it differently, not coming from these lower chakras where your emotions are like, oh, da, da. It's about understanding that there's a bigger picture. Everything is happening for a reason. And sometimes when we feel like, oh, why is this happening? It's so awful. Actually, it's not. It's what's supposed to happen for you to lead you on your path, and not getting down or depressed about, oh no, this is so awful, because 9 times out of 10, in fact I would say all the time, but you look back on your life and those times where you thought, oh, this is so bad, was actually had to happen, otherwise something else wouldn't have happened, always. Always.
So the third eye is perfect that you're doing it today, because the eye of Horus is how they downloaded the codes in the Egyptian way. They would, through the eye of Horus is the doorway to the pineal gland in the head, and so the third eye on the exterior, so you overlay the eye of Horus and go through the eye of Horus into that was their way of doing it. So that you're doing the third eye is perfect, because that's how you download the codes.
It's always perfect. When I go, what should I teach? And then I go, oh, okay. Sure, it's like,
because that's also an inner
strange, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to do, activating your intuition, because also really important at these times to be really aware and connected. What are these messages you're getting? Are they people coming into your life with messages? Are they downloads? Becoming aware that rather than the negative mind, like, oh, I won't get any downloads, I won't get any messages. We all get them all the time. It's just being consciously aware and trusting yourself that they are there, and taking not only receiving, but receiving and acting upon those messages, which sometimes people like to kind of cross over and call that intuition. We've all had times, I'm sure, in our life where you've had a feeling about something and completely ignored it and done it anyway, and then gone, I knew that was wrong. Yeah. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have gone out with that guy. Yeah. Sure.
So I've been doing some research on the pineal gland, which is the gland that activates the third eye, opens it up, and it's actually naturally got these like crystals in it. So, but we've been dampened down a lot with fluoride.
Right.
So between now and then, go off all your fluoride toothpaste, try and drink pure water, try and have turmeric or a little bit drop of iodine or something in it to decalcify that third eye. So therefore you can crystalline and pick up much better all these DNA frequencies that are actually
being given to us.
Yeah.
So what am I saying here? Always about connecting to yourself. Oh yeah, and about your own light. When I look at you guys here, when I'm doing a class, I see lights. I don't see the physical body. Yeah, because you're just a pure light being having a human experience, which is very temporary. This is just the body that we chose to inhabit through this short time. So everything is very temporary, and you are just a being of light. So today particularly is about connecting to that inner light that you really are. When I say it's about experiencing yourself, that's what I mean. It's about experiencing you as your spiritual being, not as this amazing bit of kit that we inhabit. Yeah, I know it's a bit out there today, so bear with me, especially for new people.
I got that little download in spirit about the purpose, and I thought if we're here, like having a heart in a body for the whole galaxy, 22 galactic families of light involved in Earth's evolution, is because we have the opportunity to, in a physical body, to experience heart-centered living. No other cosmic family has ever had the opportunity,
Opportunity,
to
yeah.
experience heart-centered living, to go through pain, to do all those things that we do, and to be completely individually, completely in personal will in charge of. And so that's why they're letting us. You think, why would they let us all this stuff happen on the planet? It's because we have free will and we're actually going to bring ourselves, and we're the first ones to do it. So we're not doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for 22 galactic communities. So they're counting on us too, so we do have a responsibility to come into that. So that's,
Thank you. I'm sure we could chat about this all day, but we should really get on. We'll be here all day, won't we? Chatting about this, but maybe we have coffee afterwards. It'll be an interesting conversation. Absolutely. Thank you. Sorry. It is very important.
Reading too much.
But so yeah, intense. Basically, the general thing is in very intense energies this week, and an opportunity to awaken to truth, to light. Yeah. And it's about, for me, another thing I really quickly wanted to say is about changing your perspective, maybe. And that could be just shining a light on something. That can change your perspective. I wrote down this Wayne Dwyer quote, which I really like. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Yeah? So true. Yeah? So just changing your perspective, and that can be just changing, like they say, shining a light on something, changing the way you look at something, or, you know. And it's also about being open and understanding and being open to receive different facts about something that can then change your belief system. Because sometimes we're so ingrained in and so attached to, you know, this is what I think about this is what I believe. And then other facts come up, if they are facts to you, you know, it doesn't matter, it's your truth, what you believe. And then we still don't want to let go of that because that's what I believe, you know. So it's being open to, okay, when other things come up, facts maybe, being open to different opinions, different perspectives, seeing things from a different point of view maybe, and changing yours if that feels right for you, you know. And the moon can do that, as I said before, shining the light. That could be the perspective change because things look very different in the dark, right? So yeah, that's the kind of thing today, and yeah, hopefully we can all sit and chat about that afterwards. That'll be great. So what we're going to do to bring this in, first thing we're going to do is clean and cleanse our aura to enable you to be bright and shiny and open so that you can receive messages or downloads or anything that's coming for you. Yeah, because when you're, you know, it's not just me being woo-woo. There is scientifically, they've proved that there's an electromagnetic field around the body, yeah, which is your aura. Some people, you know, they walk into a room and the room lights up. You know, you've heard that saying, you've probably felt it as well. What you feel is their aura. You don't feel their body. They're not coming over to you and touching you, right? You feel that presence, yeah? And that's their aura. And the aura of that person is strong, and they feel strong, and they feel in their power, you know, in their, not power in a bad way, but they feel centered. They're giving out this beautiful light. They feel powerful. When your aura is low or weak, you feel a bit small and, you know, negative, and we often get that feeling. So when you get that feeling, this is a really good tool to use. Just 3 minutes and you feel much stronger and much brighter. Because if you imagine the aura as a light around you, it can be a dull light, a bit dirty, because the aura stores every energetic thought that you ever had in all your lives. So it's very powerful. You can read, people that can read auras tell me, I can't do it, but I can see them, but I can't read them. People say they can read everything that has ever happened to that person through their aura. Yeah. So the aura is holding everything. So when it's dull and not cleansed, you might feel a bit weak and a bit negative. And when you want to feel more powerful and more strong, do this meditation. In just 3 minutes, you feel much better, much brighter, much more powerful. Yeah. And I think in this time, it's also really important because when people are feeling weak and maybe depressed and confused and all those feelings that are in the consciousness at the moment, we need to strengthen our aura. We need to be bright and embrace life and take, you know, life what it's for, not feeling like, oh God, what's going on? I don't like it. Yeah, wanting to hibernate. I mean, I felt like that too in the last few weeks sometimes, you know. It's a bit scary, don't know what's happening, what's going on, too much stuff out there. Brighten your aura, do this for 3 minutes and see how you feel. So let's start with this one. Then we're going to do the Kriya to become more intuitive, become opening your third eye, connecting with your intuition, trusting your intuition. And then we're going to do a meditation for protection. When I say protection, it's not that something's going to attack you or anything like that. There's nothing to be fearful of. The protection is more from outside influences that can disrupt your connectivity. So by that, probably from my perspective, I mean things like the TV, yeah, other people or media or things that you might have that stop your connection, that cut into that aura, that you don't really want that negativity. And it's also from your inner negativity, protection from yourself, because often that's where the negativity comes from, your negative mind, you know. Oh, I'm not going to get downloads, or no point me setting intentions, or you know, I don't know what's going on, I'm too small to care or to do anything. Those negative mind. So often it's the animosity from our inner self that we're protecting ourselves from as well. And it's a really fun meditation, so I'm looking forward to doing that one. Anyway, let's get on. So, okay, clearing your aura. This is how we do it. It's very simple. So you're taking your hands out with your fingers stretched, and then you cross over above your head. Now, if your shoulders and arms are up to it, ideally you're going to take them right over your head as high as you can and cross your arms, because you want to be connecting through that arc line, that aura line, and come back down. And then you use the alternate wrist in front of the other. So if you put your left wrist in front of one time, then you change and put your right wrist in front. So every time you change. So we'll start together. Keep the arms down for a minute. I'll put some music on. So if whilst you're waiting, connecting with your aura, so closing your eyes and seeing if you can visualize, see if you can feel your aura as it is now. So eyes are closed. Visualize that beautiful light. In Kundalini Yoga, they teach us your aura can go out as much as 9 feet, all the way around the body in every direction. 9 feet, if it's bright and clear. Anything below 3 feet is when you might be feeling a bit negative or a bit depressed, when the aura is weak. So coordinate your breath, however it works for you, through the nose as you sweep your arms, taking the arms out, stretching the fingers out as much as you can, and begin. As fast or slow as you want to. Find your rhythm, coordinate it with your breath. Embody that cleansing, that cleaning. Every sweep is brightening that light. Our aura is our electromagnetic field, our 8th chakra, enabling us to connect. Make sure you switch the cross each time. Use the breath to help you stretch up, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through your nose. the spine lifted, no weight in your buttocks. Last minute, keep going if you can, take a break if you need to. Visualize your aura getting brighter, getting stronger with every sweep, cleaning out all the dust and dirt, shining brightly. Take a deep inhale through the nose, hold your hands up over your head, hold it. You're going to gently exhale and sweep your arms down and connect with the earth with your fingertips. Keeping the eyes closed, see your aura shining brightly, filling the room. Okay. Let's move on to this Kriya then. So, as I said, activating your intuition. So maybe even just for today, but preferably for the next few days at least, really connecting into your intuition, to your third eye, that knowing. Because as we say in the beginning, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, you have all the answers within. It's just about trusting yourself. And ignoring the negative mind, trusting yourself, having that feeling in your body, that intuition, knowing what's going on, as we all do. So the first posture, you're going to take your left palm onto your heart center, and the right hand, you're going to have your wisdom finger, so Jupiter, against your ego, so Gya Mudra, yeah? Oh no, sorry, right there. The wisdom finger pointing up, and the thumb holding those other three down. So it's like that. Yeah, that's it. And the elbow close to your body. So this is like an antenna. Anything we do in Kundalini Yoga, you think it's a bit crazy, but the angles of the body are that's what causes the effect. That's what will cause the effect in the end of the Kriya. And the breath is inhaling through the nose as deep as you can, and then holding that breath just for a couple of seconds and exhaling through the mouth in a whistle. So it's going to look like this. Till all the air is expelled. I can't whistle, as you just said that. It's not about a whistling competition. Because I would definitely not win. It's not a competition, yeah, it's just expelling the air, and it's not even blowing, it's just letting it come out. What actually happens is, I found this to tell you what happens here. The gentle sound vibration of the whistle affects your consciousness and glandular system. The movement of the lips stimulates the vagus nerve, regulating your heartbeat, contracts the muscles of the stomach and the digestive tract. All that in one breath, huh? It's not just me being crazy. I promise. Okay, so that's the breath, and we're going to be here for a while. Yeah, don't need to tell you anything else. Eyes are closed. You're going to inhale slowly and deeply through the nose. Hold your breath for a few seconds and inhale with a high-pitched whistle if that's what comes out for you. If not, don't worry. It's very internal, this practice. So, Jupiter finger up, holding those 3 fingers down. Eyes are closed. Then you're going to go at your own pace, but we'll start together, inhaling through the nose. And keep going. Keep going, taking that inhale as deep as you can and completely exhaling as you whistle. Imagine something very pure and divine in you is calling. Reach out and make contact with your own infinity. Experience your limitless. You are all that is, all that ever will be, all that ever has been. Keep your spine lifted, no weight in the buttocks. completely focused at your third eye. If your mind wanders, bring it back. And make this next whistle your last exhale. And then relax your hands down. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And move your body. So shake your body, take your legs out if you want to, stretch, shift position. Don't hold that exhale when you're ready. And just move around. Maybe take some water if you need to. It's pretty long meditation, that one. So yeah. That's just the first one. So yeah, before we go into the next one, move your legs. If you don't want to sit cross-legged, as I said, there's some chairs. You can have your legs out, whatever feels comfortable for you.
It's quite good whistling because then you're focusing on that, and so your mind doesn't, or my mind didn't wander as much.
As much, yeah. That's good.
Normally it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But whistling, you've got a task.
Yeah. And if you focus that exhale with the focus here, so your eyes are closed but turned up and in towards your third eye, so it's kind of like the light here and the noise here. It's pretty powerful stuff. So the second posture, we're going to take our right hand this time over our head as if you're giving yourself a blessing. So preferably it's about here, but if your arm gets tired, you can always just rest it on your head. It's perfectly okay if you want to rest it. If it gets really too tired there, you can always bring it down and imagine your arm is around over your head. Also just as effective. You can, with any of these postures, if you're not feeling it, just close your eyes and imagine your body doing it. Okay? So right hand is here. Left hand is Jupiter finger up, thumb holding down the other three, just like we were before. Spine is straight, being held up by you, so not crunched down on your buttocks, holding nice straight spine, eyes are closed. And we begin with the same breath, inhaling through the nose, deep as you can, holding for a second and then whistling.
Same intention.
Whatever it is for you.
I mean, with the movie one.
Yeah. Try and keep your right hand over your crown or on your head. Taking that breath in as deep as you can on the inhale, fully exhale through rounded lips as you whistle it out. Just keep going. You're almost there. Just keep going a little bit longer. Keep up. These exercises work the pituitary glands. They recharge and enrich your energy, counteract any frustrations or depression. Okay, making this your last one. After your exhale, taking the hands down. Okay, so if you need to, again, take your legs out, give them a shake before we go into this third one. This is the last posture using that breath. So you should be experts at it now. This is a much shorter posture, so just a couple of minutes in this next position. So using the same breath, we're going to take the palms of our hands together over our head, stretching from the armpits. So if this becomes uncomfortable, maybe you want to come here and then you can just switch in and out. But preferably, you're going to keep our hands over our head, palms facing together. So you really feel this one in your spine. So you can really feel, you need to lift up through the spine, otherwise it's going to crunch down, yeah? So taking the palms together, eyes are closed, and begin. Same breath, inhaling through your nose. Hold for a second, exhale through the whistle. In this posture, you should consciously be recirculating your energy to give your body new life. So you can visualize that with every breath, energy moving around your body, everything regenerating, every cell, your organs regenerating. So just 60 more seconds if you can, keeping the hands stretched up from the armpits. Keep going with that breath. Okay, take a deep inhale through the nose. Stretch the arms up to the ceiling. Hold that breath for a second. And exhale, relax. Okay, the next instruction is to put right hand over left over your heart center and relax. So come into a position where you feel comfortable. It doesn't have to be cross-legged because the instruction is listen, relax, breathe, and just be. So you're just going to listen to a specific mantra now for the next few minutes. And the meaning of this mantra is you kind of embody, it means, it's hard to translate, but it kind of means the creator, like you're being guided by a higher power at all times. So it's having that knowing that you're always being guided, that kind of protection. Yeah. So right hand over left on your heart center. Body can be in any position. You can even lay down if you wish, just for the next few minutes, listening to this specific song. Just be. Try and stay focused, so your third eye, if your mind starts to wander, gently bringing it back. Finding that point of zero, shunya. So for the last posture, bringing that posture, that right hand on top of left, down to your navel. And we're going to use the mantra Har for this one. H-A-R. I'll just find the music. And every time you chant Har, you're going to push your navel in with force, yeah, with power. So it's going to look like this. The music should come. Har, 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 har. Yeah, push with force. And roll the R. Remember I've told you this before, but har is, when you say har, you chant har, you need to roll the tongue so it hits the upper palate behind the teeth, because that stimulates the pituitary gland. So again, this method to my madness. Yeah, har, har, har. And as you do that, even if you're not pushing, just go har. You automatically pull in, yeah? You can't help it. So you're tightening all these muscles, and we're pushing forcefully with our right hand on top.
You're not
Har.
I'm all under at the same time.
No, just push, yeah. Har, har, har. So it's powerful, it comes out of the mouth as you push here. Okay, let's do it. Close your eyes, go for it. With the music, wait. Har, har, har. Har, 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 we should do it together. Let's stop. Let's do it together. Because it sounds better, otherwise it's, gets faster, yeah. Let's try and, even if we all just stay together, it's more powerful, I think. Okay. Har, 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 har. I should be pushing with power, forcefully. Your hands on top of your knees, palms facing up. Just connecting to your third eye. Feel the power of that chant. The connection between your navel and your third eye. Feel that connection, maybe see them joined with some kind of cord or light. Okay, last posture. Bringing your hands up at shoulder level, holding on to both elbows. You're going to take a deep inhale through the nose, as deep as you can, and then hold that breath as you squeeze your spine Squeeze, really feel you're squeezing your spine from the base, every vertebrae, all the way up. We're going to hold the breath for about 15 seconds. So ready? Take a deep inhale. Squeeze your spine, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up. Hold the posture, exhale. I'm going to do that 2 more times. Take a deep inhale. Squeeze your spine as much as you can. Hold the posture, exhale. Last time, as deep as you can go with the breath. And squeeze as hard as you can each vertebrae. And exhale, release. Oh. Give yourself a moment. When you feel ready, please make your way down into Shavasana, onto your backs, ready for relaxation. We made it. It's a very powerful Kriya. Activating your intuition. If you need to, blankets. Feeling supported by the earth, allowing you to completely let go. Next, each exhale, let go a little bit more. Go deeper. Find that place of healing, of deep relaxation. Please take a deep inhale, begin to bring yourself back into the room. And begin to wake up your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rotating your wrists and ankles. And maybe take a nice stretch, arms overhead, pointing the toes. Take a cat stretch if you want to, knees to one side, arms to the other side. Stretching through the waist. And just move and stretch however you feel. And then taking the palms of your hands, soles of your feet together, rubbing them together, grounding yourself after the gong. Take your knees to your chest, wiggling left to right, massaging your spine. And then when you're ready, rock and roll at least 3 times, or up to seated, or pushing yourself up to seated. Welcome back. We're in Denmark, for those of you who don't know. My name's Lorraine. And now I'm going to spin you out even more by doing a meditation. So this is a meditation for protection, as I said in the beginning. More protection from your internal self, your negative mind, thinking you don't know, thinking you don't have intuition. You know you do, you have all the answers, you know everything. So you're this vast, limitless being. So protection from yourself. And also it's a really special mantra. I mean, all mantras and all words have a lot of power, but this one particular, because it's a bij mantra, they call it, and it's a 6-sound mantra. So it will go very deep into your subconscious. I've found myself singing it non-stop since, because I've been teaching this class this week. So yeah, it's in there now. But it's fun. The thing about doing this, and what I love about doing celestial communication, so when you move your body and you chant at the same time, it gives your mind a complete rest. Because if you think about anything at all and you let your mind come in, you'll lose it. You'll lose the movement and you'll lose the chanting. So I'll be able to tell who's thinking. Because I've been watching people do this all week. So really, you can't help it. You have to keep your mind focused. It gives your mind a complete rest, which the mind doesn't like. In class, when I say, keep focused, keep it your third eye, we're trying to control our mind and our ego, because the mind and ego want to be the star of the show. They want to run the show. They do not like being taken second back seat. They don't want you to be completely connected, and that's why they come in all the time trying to sabotage you. Put your arms down when you're doing this, or you can't do that. It's just trying to sabotage you. They want to be in control. But you're going to be in control, and the mind and the ego will do what you want, yeah? So it goes like this. You take a Gya Mudra, wisdom against ego, and the other 3 fingers are kind of relaxed. They're not straight, they're not curved, they're just however you feel relaxed. You're going to need some space, by the way. Because you can not twist, you just need space to put your arms out. And the words are Ha, Hare, so palms facing forward and then palms facing down, and then up kind of by your ears, palms facing forward. So it's Ha, Hare, Hari.
The cat.
Yeah, duality as well, this is. Dual polarity. Yeah? So anyway, Ha, Hare, Hari. And Ha, Hare, Hari are just different words for the divine, really, for God. In a kind of literal translation, and then Waheguru, which we use a lot, which means ecstasy of universal consciousness, your infinite awareness kind of thing. Waheguru is just like, wow, indescribable bliss,
So what do we do when we do
Oh yeah, so I was going to tell you. So this is imagine yourself being protected and surrounded by light. So this protection meditation is to protect you from north, south, east, west, up and down. So imagine that you're surrounded by light, and come into this meditation with compassion, and you just repeat it. So it's like this: Ha Hare Hari Wa He Guru. Ha Hare Hari Wa He Guru. Yeah. Keep your fingers relaxed that are not the ones that are not together. The other two you keep pressed together in Gyan Mudra. Ha Hare Hari Wa He Guru. Yeah, you got it. It's a fun one. Just have fun. I mean, if you lose it, say the wrong words. It doesn't matter. But if you get into it, when you get into it and you go really deep, like I say, the mind gets complete rest, which it hardly ever gets, even when we're asleep, right? So it's a beautiful practice. At the beginning of this song, they're going to say it 4 times, and then there's a little gap, and then we start, and it gets fast. Okay? So 4 times, and then we start, and then I'll tell you when to start. So for now, you just nice straight spine. Again, don't let it all fall down. Nice straight spine, holding yourself up. Eyes are closed, and just listen first of all. Come into this meditation with compassion. Arms out. Hare Hare Vaheguru, 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 Hare Hare
Waheguru, Hare Hare, 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 Waheguru.
Keep going, chanting from your navel. Hare Hare,
Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare, Waheguru, Hare Hare,
Hari, Waheguru, Hare 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 Hari, Waheguru. It's okay. Lay your hands, just rest on your knees. Okay, stretch your arms up, keeping your eyes closed, and shake that mantra through your body. Shake your spine, take your legs out if you want to. Shake the mantra through, move your body. Who let the mind come in and said, how long is this going to go on for? Be honest now. I know you all did. So, maybe not. Okay, beautiful. So bringing your hands together, rubbing them together, creating some heat. Taking prayer pose to your heart center. And just let it all settle. You feel the energy moving around, the mantra going around your mind. Take a few deep breaths. And just let everything settle back down. Amazing that movement for the lymphatic system, moving your arms like that. The mantra vibrating your nose, which in turn activates your pineal gland. Just coming into your center. I invite you to open your heart and take this blessing for yourself.
May the long-time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Sending this blessing out to your friends and your
May
family.
the long-time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you,
Collectively, we send love and support to every human being on this earth. We are all connected.
Shine on you. Oh, love, surround you. And your light within you. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way.
So get ready to tune out. Long sat, short nam. Take a deep inhale. Two more times. Inhale. Your deepest breath. So I invite you to take Lotus Mudra, representing the 1,000 petaled lotus that is your crown chakra. Take the lotus above your crown. May you be open to receive blessings, abundance, downloads, joy, messages from the universe. We send peace to all. Taking prayer pose to your third eye, sending light to all. And down to your heart center, we send love to all. Sat Nam.